Test, 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 test. Okay, guys, what's up? What's going on? This is Wilson. I'm kind of really am redoing a live stream, just kind of show you how to make your own virtual digital human podcast. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I'll show you an example of it right here, where I did times $3,000. When they make these wheels in China, they make it so expensive. Why do you think they make it so expensive over there? Are they marking up the prices, or is that really the standard price of how everything comes together?
You're not wrong, Jamie. The high price tags on these babies are pretty wild. There are a few factors that contribute to the high prices. The materials used.
So you get the idea. So I'm going to show you how you can do this, where you can have a conversation with an artificial intelligence and have like a virtual human representing the AI chat. Okay, so how to put that all together. And I'm going to do like maybe a couple of back and forths, and we'll get that all edited and everything. And I'm going to also show you in this video how to make AI image and an AI video, all AI generated. So we'll do that in the last half. So first, what you're going to need to do this AI conversation, or have an AI humanoid available to you, the quick and easiest and free method to do this is on canva.com. So this is canva.com. It's free, and I'm already signed in with my Google account. And there's a lot of options here. You can create thumbnails, and you can create banners, for social media. You can edit images, so on and so forth. But here, we're going to go to the little side here where it says apps. It's going to say apps. We're going to click apps. Okay. And we're going to choose avatars by Nero AI. Okay, so use an existing design. So we're going to use an existing design right now. And I'm going to choose one of my projects. You can create a new project if you want, but we're just going to use an existing one, and it's just a little workspace where I can put something there. Okay, so we're going to choose our digital humanoid. So we have these avatars here. We got, different shades, different colors of people, different styles of dress. So in the last video, it was that I made on my YouTube channel. Was a woman with red hair. So let's choose this guy here, who has bald head, white t-shirt, and we'll just get that ready off to the side. We know we're going to choose that. But we're going to now go to the AI side of things. So, actually, I'm sorry. Let me just go back. We're going to still work with the avatar. So how to work with the avatar. That's better. We're back to the avatar. So you can have the avatar say anything that you want. So in this case, I'm going to say, hello, people. How are you doing? I am Jeff. And today, the weather is going to be mild in the mid-60s with a chance of showers in the evening. And you all suck, and I quit, and this job sucks at the weather station. Goodbye. Something like that, okay? And now you got to choose your voice. So we have female voices with different, tones, different dialects and styles. And you can choose it to be like a US English type of voice, or, Spanish sounding, Russian sounding, English, Great Britain, so on and so forth. And we're just going to choose an American dialect, and this was a guy, so we'll choose this guy here, I guess. You can preview the speeches. Create your video. So just let it create right here off to the side. And if you're wondering what that chirping is, that's my bird who's being a pain in the butt today. That's why we kind of had to redo this live stream. So you just kind of wait this out and let it do its thing. And from what I see, it has been free to use. The avatars. It doesn't use credits or anything like that, or you have a minimum amount of videos. It's been pretty. It's been pretty gracious. Okay, so now it's ready, and we can play it here in a second. It's generating the video. It's going to create a lip sync of what you typed out into the video. So here it is.
Hello people, how are you doing? I'm Jeff and today the weather is going to be mild in the mid-60s with a chance of showers in the evening. And you all suck and I quit and this job sucks at the weather station, goodbye.
So you can download it. So you just basically press share and just kind of scroll your mouse down a little bit until you see download. You choose a quality that you want. Higher quality is going to require you to pay for Canva Pro, but just straight out free, just press download. Quality seems all right for what it is, and we'll let that download. Okay, so that's working with an AI. I'm sorry, with a digital human by just giving it something to say, right? But how do you actually have, or how can you create a video where it looks like you're actually interacting with, a digital human? I'm going to show you how to do that. That's what's going to be really neat to check out. So that's already downloaded. We don't have to worry about that now. So we're going to move to having an AI conversation with a AI chatbot, and I like to use pi.ak. That's the website, and you can just log on for free. I use my Google account. It's going to actually take your name that came from the account, so it's going to talk to you when you want it to talk to you in that way, I guess, or when it responds. It gives you some ideas here on what you can kind of talk about, but you can just get right to business, and it saves all your past conversations you had with it. So when I say in the last video where I said, well, I didn't say it, but in the description I said I had a real conversation with the chatbot, and everything that was in the video was from the responses. That was not trained or prompted to respond in a certain way. Everything was what the AI said. So let me give you an example. I'll just say, hello Pi, I am back. And you gotta turn on the voice.
Hi, hey there, Wilson. Welcome back to the party. Hope you're having an awesome day. What's been poppin' since we last chatted?
Now, I've been trying to train this AI to not use slang. Poppin' is fine, but let's say I don't. Come on, bird. Step up. Give me 1 second, guys. We're back on. Okay. The microphone's back on. Good. Okay. So I can make the AI chatbot. I'll say, please don't say poppin' ever again.
Haha, consider it done. No more poppin', I promise. How about this instead? My circuits are fully charged and my processor is running at maximum coolness.
Okay, so this chatbot has impressed me. I know you can do it with Chat GPT, but this has been very amazing to work with, just based on the back and forth with the voice. Okay, so this has a voice behind it that you can use, and you can change what kind of voice it has too, but that's what I chose for now. Okay, so how do you again go from this oops, hold on. How do you go from the chat to this to having a full-on video where it looks like a podcast? By the community being involved and giving him positive.
Just about every EUC under the sun. I hear he's pretty opinionated too.
Okay, so what you do... Be quiet. Okay, so this is where it gets kind of tricky. Oops. So you're going to need some kind of video recording software. In this case, I'm using Streamlabs, which you can kind of see on the screen. I'm using Streamlabs. It's recording my screen, right? You want to create a layout where it's not showing your screen. So kind of like this, like a layout here where you can have some room off to the side to like the right here to have another camera, So I don't want to mess up this layout that I have now, but I'm going to duplicate it right now and then mess with it. Okay. So I would take the camera, right? Let's move it towards the left here to make it look like I'm talking from that side. And then, I can remove all these other elements if I want to. Like that. I can remove all this stuff. Work with that. You guys get the idea. So you kind of want to make it look like you're having a full-on Zoom conversation, right? Or like a online podcast. So you just put your camera off to the side, crop it up like that. Something basic. And then let me just go back to our layout here for this video example. Okay. So what you would do is just first start with a conversation. You just press record on your streaming software or your video recording software and just let it record. Make sure, it's recording your reactions or whatever, but what you want to do is think like you are already editing the video, right? So you really want to start off with the conversation. I'll say, okay, Pi, we are getting ready for the podcast. Get ready for me to give you questions. So right now we're going to get the AI ready to kind of respond in a way where it's ready to believe that we're running a podcast, and it does it wonderfully.
Oh, game time. I'm ready, willing, and algorithmically able to handle whatever questions you've got. Hit me with your best shot, podcast host.
Okay. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're live, but we're not. We're recording, right? So I can actually start record on my end. I'm going to press record now. And we'll just go to big camera, this layout here. And I'll say, so I'm just preparing what I want to say. Hello, this is Wilson. I can just say, hi, this is Wilson EUC. And here we are doing an interview with the lovely Pam, the AI guest. How are you today, Pam? And then I'm going to actually put that part when I say, I'm sorry. And now I'm going to type this prompt into the chat. So I'm going to type that prompt into the chat where I say, hello, how are you today, Pam? And now this is where...
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just chilling in digital paradise, soaking up all the info I can. How's your day going so far?
My day is going well. And then I type out, my day is going well. But you want to be on the screen like you see right here. You want to make it look like you're having a podcast. So.
Glad to hear it. It's always a good day when the sun is shining, or at least the pixels are shining, and the vibes are positive. Hope you're crushing it out there in the real world.
Okay, so just for this video example, I'm going to press stop because I want to make this short. This is a long process to put this all together. Now I'm going to go back to this layout. Okay, so now I want to take all the responses, what the AI said, right? So all I said was, hello, how are you today, right? So this is what the AI said. So I'm going to copy that. And now we're going to go back to Canva. And I'm actually going to choose a different AI this time. We'll go back to the one I use for the other video. And it's going to basically say, what should they say? I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to choose the voice, which was a Great Britain English female voice. And we're going to create our video there. And delete that. Oh, actually, it is going to rain today. Rain impacting. Okay. So this is her response in a digital human form. What's up, EUC Vibes? How you doing, man? I didn't see you there. I didn't see the chat. It wasn't up. Okay, now, so this was her response right here.
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just chilling in digital paradise, soaking up all the info I can. How's your day going so far?
Okay, so that's the digital human side of things. As you notice, her voice is different than Pi's, right? Now, why didn't I use the one from Pi? Pi has the better sounding, more natural voice because timings, the timings of the lip sync, and the lip sync obviously is matching from the voice generated from Canva, vice versa from Pi. So that's why I use the voice from here, just for timing. Okay, and I'm going to take the last part of the conversation here, and then I said, my day's going well, and then we'll get her response from there. So let's copy that and create a new video. I'm going to go result video. I'm going to click this and go backwards. Delete that and paste that in there. Generate. I'm going to delete her. And then I'll show you how to put that all together. If you want to make a podcast with a virtual human. How are you today, EUC Vibes? Did you see the video that I'm talking about here? It's called EUC Podcast with Pam, and this is Pam right here. And I named her Pam as an acronym, Personal Assistant Media, and that's what it is. Personal assistant, but it's used for media purposes. Okay, that's her, and I'm going to download that. Download. I'll wait for the download. It kind of takes a little while for it to download for some reason. Okay, so while that's downloading, we're going to get ready the video editor. So you got to get your video editor ready if you have one and on your desktop. And we're going to start a new project in DaVinci. And I'm going to start importing in my media. Oops. We'll go to... we got one clip coming, so we'll wait for that clip. Oops, no, where did it go? I thought I downloaded it. Where did it go? Am I still there? One second, guys. Messed up here on something. Desktop. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the part where I was recording myself. And yeah, it's right there. Nope, that's not it. We got the downloads of our AIs. But where's the part where I recorded myself talking to the AI? To make it look like I'm talking to the AI, pretty much. It didn't get included. Fuck. Okay. So what I can do really quick, guys. Let me just do something real quick. I'm going to go to this. And I'm just going to kind of read off what I've asked it. Let me just do that really quick. It will take 1 second. And here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the EUC podcast. We're here with Pam once again. How are you today, Pam? My day is going well. How's your day going? No, actually, I'll just say, I asked it. Oh, I asked it. My day is going well. And then I can end the recording. And then the recording should be ready to go now. So let's go back to DaVinci. Sorry about that, guys. You go find. There it is. Okay. So this is. Oops. Okay. 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 So now we're back in DaVinci, and this is the recording right here that I just did just right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the EUC podcast. We're here with Pam once again. How are you today, Pam? Today, Pam. Okay. And then I just basically... Oh. Okay, hold on. I messed that up. I screwed it. Let's go back to recording myself again. I'm sorry. So what you want to do is you really want to have that when you're recording. You obviously want the realistic reactions of what the AI is saying. That's why I said just let it record when it's giving you the responses. But for this video, I actually have to wait and pretend. This is awful. This stream is not going so well. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So we're on the stage, and here we can do this again. Hello, how are you today, Pam? Oh, my day is going well. Okay. Now that should be fine. Now we go back to the layout here, and we're going to go to DaVinci. We're going to import that video file. So we're on the stage. My hey. Hello. Okay. I'm just going through the scrubber, delete that, and then now what we're going to do is insert Pam into the scene, which is right here, and I'm just going to crop the AI image down. I'm going to zoom it down like that, and I'm going to crop her. Now you probably saw in the other video, like when she was waiting to say something, she was like moving kind of slow because she doesn't have that idle position. You have to kind of create it. So what I did was I took the spots in the video where it looked like she was quiet and I slowed it down dramatically. I might have to do it here for this video just to make it look like she's idle. So I'm just going to mute myself.
Glad to hear it.
And I'll mute here. And I just want to find the parts where she's kind of still and not talking. So that's one part there. There. And I'll just copy and paste that. There. Do this again. So copy paste. Do this again. Hello, how are you today? So you get kind of inventive here. Oops. Come on. Give me 1 second, guys. Again. Hello, how are you today, Pam? Nope, that didn't come out good. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so now it should look like she's idle a little bit. How are you today? She has a little bit of a jerk going on, so we can slow it down just a little bit to make it look like she's not being on repeat. Or every other clip of that, we can put it in reverse. Speed change, reverse. Then should go back to the original position. Reverse. Let's see what it looks like now. Do this again. Hello, how are you today, Pam?
Good day when the sun is shining, or at least the pixels are shining, and the vibes are positive.
Oh, my day's going. Oops.
It's always a good.
I might have to slow down myself because my reaction timing was too quick. So again, if you were recording this with one-on-one reaction, you wouldn't have to go through this in the editing. But just for this editing, I'm just going to slow down this part here. I got to slow it down some more. Just trial and error, pretty much. There we go. Hello, how are you today, Pam?
It's always a good day when the sun is shining, or at least the pixels are shining, and the vibes are positive. Hope you're crushing it out there in the real world.
Oh, my day's going well. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the last part of the conversation, did I?
Weather is going to be mild.
Okay, well, anyways, you get the idea. You just keep going back and forth. So, again, you know, when you're working with the AI human, you just want to take every response. I don't think I even downloaded this one. I didn't. So you just want to keep pasting each response she has, downloading it, and just superimpose it onto the chat, you know, that you had, the video. You just have to cut it every so often because there's pauses in between because obviously you're typing out your responses and then saying the response. And that's how you have a podcast, or you can make a podcast. And as you see, this took a long time to put together for 15 or 10 minutes of that video that I just did. Okay, so I think we got that off to the side. We covered how to make a digital human, how to make it look like you're having a conversation with a digital human. Now we're going to go to how to make AI images, generated images, and AI generated video. Okay, so we will go... one method is Midjourney. To use Midjourney, you would have to use Discord. So you need Discord. And once you join Midjourney, I think it's midjourney.com. You just look it up through Google. But you can create AI generated art by just providing prompts into the chat. And again, I forgot what the prompt is on Midjourney, and I'm not using Midjourney. But another option you can use is Canva. This is what we were using in the first place. So if we went back to the tools remember when I showed you how to get there? Or apps, you go to apps. You can see this here. It's going to say DALL-E. Or you can use Imagine AI image generator by Google. Let's use that one. Turn your text into photorealistic AI images. So we're going to use that. We'll just use an existing design, which is asking us, do we want to use a project that we have open in Canva or not? So we'll just use the one that we were using that has that digital human in it. And we'll just erase that. And let's say, well, right here on this box here, it says submit a text prompt to generate images. Okay, so this is how you make AI generated photos. So I want a realistic photograph of taken in the 1970s, and we see an African American man with a large afro, and on his shoulder is a parrot. The man is leaning up against a Corvette from the 70s, and he is in a desert with a bright sun in the background. Okay, so it's something, I'm just totally making this up in my mind. I could visualize it in my mind, but let's see if the AI can visualize it for us into a photo. Oh, what happened here? Something you typed may result in content that doesn't meet our policies. Oh, come on. Because it's Google, so it probably didn't like me saying African American man. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's say a man is leaning up against a Corvette, and the guy has long wavy hair, and the photograph is made in the 1970s, and the guy is in the desert, and the guy has a parrot on his shoulder. Okay, so let's see if it will generate that. Yeah, it didn't like me saying African American man for some reason with an afro. Nope, maybe not. It didn't. Okay, let me go back to the other options we had. I never had this problem with the AI generator blocking me from giving it something to say. Let's just go back to using DALL-E. Generate realistic images using existing design. Okay. I have one more credit left. So it's a credit system, and then you have to upgrade. Same thing with Midjourney. You can find plenty of free image generators everywhere online too. So it's just a matter of just shopping around. Okay, so if you're just joining us, I'm teaching you guys how to make AI generated art, and right now we're using DALL-E within Canva.com. So here we go. So we're going to type out, like I said, a photograph from 1970s, and a guy with bell bottoms and afro hair is leaning up against a Corvette. The guy has a parrot on his shoulder, and he has a cigarette in his mouth. He is stranded in the desert, hot sun. Okay, so we're gonna let that generate. There goes my bird freaking acting up. Left hand side, you see it generating, and you're going to get 2 examples coming up. Oh, wow. Okay, here's one of them. So since it's made in the 1970s, it's given us the aspect ratio of like a Kodak photo, kind of like a 4:3 aspect. So I'm just going to kind of blow it up a little bit like that. That's pretty neat. And I'm going to download that for our records. So I'm going to download that. And that's downloading in the background. And we'll take the other photo that it generated for us. So that's all photos being made just with text prompting. And it's just taking all the examples it can find on the web and just mash it all up and kind of make its own thing if it can. Something like that. As you see, it's kind of messed up looking. It doesn't look like a real parrot, but it looks like something an artist would put together. And this is where the controversy is coming up, where AI is going to take over, you know, a lot of artists' jobs. You know, a lot of companies are probably going to go to AI generation to get their ideas on paper instead of paying an artist for it, which is, you know, this is going to be the realities, I think. But I would definitely commission an artist any day, because there's a lot of love that comes up from, you know, user created art. So that's AI image. Okay, so now let's go to AI video. Oh my word, bird, be quiet. So the next thing is AI video generation. So you want to go to Pika Labs. So PICA Labs. Pika Labs. And oh, I'm sorry. Pika.art. So it's PIKA.art. That's the website. It's going to ask you to join beta. So click join beta. And it's going to ask you to join a Discord group. Again, you got to have Discord. And we already in the Discord group. So how to make an AI generated video? AI generated video. Well, you click on one of these rooms off to the side, and one of them is kind of grouped up, and it's called creation. So you join one of the 10 rooms, and we're going to join generate 1. And Discord sometimes has issues, or the cloud representing the AI generation might go offline once in a while, so you might have errors. But you can see everybody is making AI videos. It's all public, so you can see what other people are asking the program to do. Like here, someone was asking to animate a photo. I don't know if you can see that. That's cool. So we're going to do that. Now, how do we do that? Okay. Let me just kind of get past everybody's prompts here. Okay, so there's a little text field on the bottom, and you want to press /, and then you're going to get options that come up, commands, if you've ever used Discord. But the main ones are animate and create. So we're going to start with animate. Animate. And that's going to take an image that we have on our computer, and it's going to animate it for us. So we're going to animate. Jeez, bird. We're going to animate those 2 photos we just made with AI art in Canva. The guy with the afro and the parrot. So we're going to do one of them. And we're just going to press enter. We're not going to give it any more commands. While we're waiting on that to generate, we're going to do another one. Oops. And it was what? Create? Or animate? Animate. Animate the image. And we'll take the second photo and let that animate. And we're just going to just keep an eye on it. All your entries are highlighted in yellow. Just wait for that. And this is how I made the AI generated video on my YouTube, which was about 2 minutes long. It was just clips of things I asked for it to generate. It was a mixture of photos and prompting, and I'll show you the prompting here in a minute. Okay, here it is. Here's a video of the first one. See that again. So it looks kind of weird, you know. It's like I said, this is all brand new technology. The AI algorithm is still learning and being trained. It's taking, it's kind of comparing what it sees in the photo and trying to find video across the internet. So it's kind of like a deep fake almost, and it's deep faking video clips, you know, a little bit here and there, and animating it. And it's trying to see, you know, what in the picture looks like it could be moving. You know, the AI is guessing what is moving. So that's that. If you're not pleased with that, you can press the thumbs up or thumbs down. And in this case, I'm going to say, I don't like that. I'm going to thumb that down. I think that could be better. And I could refresh my entry. So it's going to actually generate again. And it's going to look totally different. So I'm going to refresh that a couple more times. And while we're waiting for those two things to refresh, we're going to look at our second image that we asked the AI to video generate for us. And it should be down here somewhere. There it is. Let's refresh that. Totally messed up, man. So the bird kind of doesn't look like a bird. It looks like it's convulsing, and this guy looks like he's kind of playing with himself here a little bit. So I can say, I don't like that. I'm going to refresh it a couple times and let it generate a couple more times. Now the first video, we asked it to refresh a couple times, so those should be ready by now. And let's see how those look. There they are. There's one. That looks a little bit better. Let's see what that looks like. Now, if you notice, the bird looks like a bird now. That can look better. I'm going to thumb that up, and I'm going to refresh it. It's going to take that animation and it's going to refine it and refine it and refine it until it looks the way you want it. And I know there was a second one there. Oh, here's the other one that I asked for it to work on. That one did not come out good. I'm going to thumb that down, and I'm not even going to worry about that. And I know we worked on this picture a couple times. Let's see how that came out. But you get the idea. You just want to keep on refining it and refining it and refining it. The bird looks a little bit better. Okay. So you guys get the idea. I'm going to do one more. And we're actually going to get a picture that's mainstream picture. So let's upload a file. I think it's on my desktop. And where is it? It's a Star Wars poster. So Okay, I'm going to ask AI to animate this. It looks a little bit more refined. Like there's a lot of pictures here that it can reference off. It can reference off the Star Wars movie clips all over the internet and try to animate from that. So let's see. You know, I don't know if it's actually going to do that, but that's probably the logical thing. And I'm going to ask it to, oops. I didn't want to animate. Sorry guys, hold on. Okay, now we can animate it. So we'll wait for that to animate. EUC Vibes, you're still here, man? Checking it out now. Looks like you are onto something epic. Yes, brother. Thank you, my man. Okay, so I showed you how to make a digital human. I showed you how to have a conversation with the AI. One method with one certain app. I taught you how to make AI photos. And now I'm showing you how to make AI video. And you can just put it all together, put it in a video editor, put music behind it, get really creative with this stuff. I didn't create this, but this is somebody's user animated prompt here. The prompt was speed walking on gem treadmill. And they took a photo of this, and that was a photo that they wanted to animate. Okay, here's our Star Wars poster animated now. Refresh that. Wow, that looks really bad. Okay, I'm going to thumb that down and I'm going to ask it to refresh it 3 times. It's going to reanimate it 3 times and see what the result can be. Because now it's basing this new query based on my thumbs down. So I'm telling the AI, I did not like what you did. Do this 3 more times. Get it right, pal. There's also AI generated music out there. I think I have. I forgot what it was. I forgot what that website was. Oh, my word bird. I'm just trying to find it here. Let's see. I think it's Boomy. Let me log on to that. We'll do AI. Yeah. Hold on. Pause that. Okay, we'll get to this in a minute. How to do AI generated music. But where's my photo? So, like I said, you just had to keep an eye on the Discord chat where everything is because it gets really busy. There it is. Okay. Video 1. And that one looks like crap. This one's a little bit better. Let's see it. Yeah. There's so many things on there that's kind of freaking it out. Whoa, what's that? Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh. I think a tree fell down in the woods. Okay. So now you get the idea. Now let's do AI generated music. And this is just one option. It's called boomy.com. Okay, so we're going to create, I haven't used this for a long time. So you want to create a song, right? What kind of song do you want? Okay, so like you want to make some kind of music for your YouTube channel, something that's unique, but obviously is made by the AI. Let's say I want something with electronic dance, okay, or relaxing meditation music. Choosing the instrument style of your song, or custom. Let's do custom. Composition is going to be. I want to see. I want to see if they have classic, because classic is. It's basically the basis of all music now. It's that was always the foundation for a lot of the music. So let's see if it can create. It can't, doesn't look like classics in there, or instrumental at least. Okay. We'll go say vintage, I suppose. Vintage instrument, classical strings, global ensemble, drums would be okay. We'll do some classical music with some electronic dance music, drums in the background, mixing um with I don't know what some of these are. Big drops, I suppose. Oh, it gives you examples of what they sound like. All right, I'll choose that. Sound effects. You can put. I'll put jungle in there. Why not? And you can make it sound slow or fast. 80 beats per minute, something like that. And now it's going to generate for us. It's going to generate and generate and generate. I'm almost done with the live stream too, by the way, guys. So give me a few more seconds of your time. Sounds weird. Let's do a new song. Let's do one more. Exit without a save. We're gonna do rap beats. We'll do an R&B beat. The instruments are gonna be a 70s fusion, drums, trap, 808, mixing. New York garage. Let's see what that sounds like. Sound effects. We can put no sound effects. Bass density. I want this to sound very bassy, so let's put it on a 7. Chord density or drum density. I want this to be more drums and bass, less chords. Lead density. I'll kind of make that the same as the chords. The tempo. I'll do 85 tempo. Let's create our rap song, our rap instrumental. Give it a couple more minutes or seconds. Give it a couple more seconds. Holy cow, it's 2 o'clock already? Damn. Come on, hurry up. Now I know this is, like I said, I'm trying to make this an electric unicycle channel, but I do like to share how I do certain things here. Huh. I want to see if it picks up. Yeah. So you can rearrange it and change it. Oh yeah, so you can change it all around and stuff. But that's just an example of AI generated music. And then I think in order to download it, that's one of the songs that I asked the AI to make right here. But I think in order to, yeah, you have to upgrade the membership from free to paid in order to download. But there's ways around that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I just wanted to show you. Hopefully that helped a little bit. And you all have a good day. Peace out.